So let's talk about how sales documents are actually built in the organizations. So typically this starts with the legal team. So they create standardized templates that can be used across the pre-sales and sales teams. And these templates ensure that documents like NDAs, proposals, or contracts maintain compliance and consistency while also saving time for the sales team. So once the templates are ready, they can be reused by anyone in the organization without starting from scratch each time. So with that in mind, let's move to our first scenario. So let's put this into action with a real example here. Let's say, imagine the legal team is preparing an NDA. They add auto fields and fillable fields and then loop in team members for input and collaborate in real time until it's finalized. Once approved, the NDA is saved as an organization-wide template for the pre-sales and sales teams to use on demand. So Gautam, can you walk us through how this comes together in Zoho Writer?
Let's see. Let me show you how this comes together in Writer. So let me quickly jump into the document section. And here you can see that I've already created a document. And if you'd like, you can also create a document using the AI. So just by giving some prompts, you'll be able to generate a beautifully structured document in Zoho Writer. So all you have to do is just click on the AI tool by clicking on create new and selecting AI. So you can just give your prompt. So you can just add more prompts according to your preference and then create the document using this AI tool. So now I'll also have 3 different options once the document gets generated. So according to my preference, whether it needs to be professional or classic or even modern, I'll be able to choose the required type and then go ahead and create the document with a simple click. So here you can see that the professional document is now created, and there is a casual one, and there will be another one as well. So now if you'd like, you can also add more prompts and go ahead and regenerate it, or you can just directly go ahead and use this. So now once this creation of is done, what you can do is you can tailor it more specific to your organization. So now what are the various options that we have in Writer is that we provide fields like date fields. So here you can see that the main idea is to create a document so that all the users within the organization can use this as a template and create documents whenever they require. So in this case, you can see that I have added date fields so that whenever the document is opened, dynamically today's date will be generated. So in order to insert this, you just have to get into the fields section from the left panel. So get into the field section from the left panel, and here you can see that there is a date field. So here we have various date options available. So you can just simply click on dynamic today's date, and then the date format will be inserted into your document. And further moving on, these are the auto fields available. So you have options like fillable fields as well. So you can insert the fillable fields so that once the document is generated, and if you're sharing with your clients, you'll be able to collect additional information from your clients or customers as well. And furthermore, moving on, we also have inserted signature fields into this document. And not only that, we just wanted to make sure that this document is valid only for a year. So what we have done is we have added another date field with a calculation. So here you can see that I have added a date field with dynamic today's date as the preset value. And I have added 1 year from the today's date, so that once the document is generated, the value of this document would be only for a year. So according to your preference, you'll be able to use these date calculation and add auto fields into the document. So now, once the generation and the creation of this document is done, all you have to do is just send the document for workflow. So if there is an internal workflow, you can just go ahead and make use of a review or review and approval process. So let me just go ahead and use the approval workflow and set a workflow. So now all I have to do is just enter the details and send the document for approval. And once the approval is completed and once it's ready to be set as an organization template, all I have to do is just get into the file and go to save as template and select as organization template and give a template a name and then save. So once this process is done, what will happen is all my team members will be able to access this template and they'll be able to create a document using the template which I have saved. So this is how easy it is for you to create and generate documents using AI. And you'll be able to add multiple fields and like fillable, sign, and auto fields into the document, and then save it as organization template. So as mentioned in the scenario, the legal team can make use of these functionalities and create the document and then simply save it as organization template for the sales and the pre-sales team to use these documents.
That's great. Thank you so much for walking us through the interactive, the document generation on this using AI, Gautam.